So what happened in Amsterdam? I wish I could show you guys, but I can't because we didn't film SweFA because I'm the world's worst YouTuber. I have a poor relationship with the camera. I need to work on that because I definitely want to film the upcoming shows in Tampa and Texas. We leave for America in 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. Today is Thursday. We leave on Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So very, very excited to get out to the US. I definitely want to make sure I film some content for you guys. I want to try and get another video in before we actually leave as well. But yeah, I'm the world's worst YouTuber. I'm not even a YouTuber. I can't even call me a YouTuber. But the world's worst for filming. But anyway, I'm going to try and put a picture together of sort of what happened in Amsterdam. We've got some stage footage which I can sort of flash up here and there. And yeah, and just sort of run down what happened just over a week ago now in Amsterdam. So we arrived, it was a Sunday show, I believe, and we arrived on the Friday. So check-ins was on Friday. Everything was all good, you know, kind of leading up to, and I'm kind of speaking like from the off, like something bad went down. It didn't, everything was sweet. But this is just the story, how it is. So we arrived on Friday, everything was sweet, checked into the hotel. We got our check-ins that night we landed at like 2 p.m. and then 7 p.m. was check-in. So on the Friday, I didn't eat too much food because I did have to keep my weight cap, keep under the weight cap. And it's not that I'm anywhere near the weight cap, to be honest, because my weight cap is at 219, and as of this week, I've actually managed to hit like 207.9. So I'm well under the weight cap. But basically what it is, because I was so under the weight cap, we decided to carb up for sort of like 2 days prior to check-in. So we started carbing up on the Wednesday into the Thursday. Friday we backed off, and I just sort of had a little bit of protein, a little bit of carbs, a little bit of fats, just enough to keep me just under the cap. Because by the time I was getting sort of to the end of the days, I was actually over the cap. So I had to make sure that things were like just online. And then, you know, that everything honestly went really smooth. Like through Saturday going into Sunday, the carb up was pretty much bang on. Honestly, the be all and end all of it, of, you know, the sort of getting like fourth call outs, is basically where I came, which is like not what I wanted at all. I like go back and forward in my head like so much. I'm like, fuck, like putting so much into this, and I keep getting such bad placings, bad call outs, you know. And it's difficult, but I don't know, honestly, you just need to keep picking yourself back up. I've got a good solid mindset going into Tampa. I think really the plan is I just need to be more shredded, you know. There's honestly nothing like crazy to say about Amsterdam because everything I think went about as well as it could have done. Ben was incredible. He was on the phone all the time. I think we carved up really well. The drying out process went well. We sort of reduced sodium for the few days that we loaded carbs. That really helped keep the water retention sort of basically non-existent. We didn't use any diuretics or anything like that. We literally just manipulated water a little bit, basically just tapered water down. And I think the only probably thing we had to learn from was on show day, we only had about 250 ml of water before stage. And it was a 4 p.m. Stage time. So I think sort of come 4 p.m. I got hiccups. I hadn't gone flat, but when I started pumping up for the individual, I looked, I think, really good. And then in between the individual and the group, I literally just fell apart. I couldn't hold my pump. I sort of came off stage from the individual, tried to continue pumping up, and it's almost like I started like losing my pump. And then I started pump chasing, trying to pump my chest up so hard, and nothing was really happening. So I think we just needed more water there. So that's something to learn from. I actually like banged like a litre of water straight after the show, and then ended up actually looking a lot better, a lot fuller. My chest was actually so sore the day after the show, where I was trying to pump up so hard. I literally had the maddest chest DOMs. I was trying to flex everything there and trying to get pumping. It just, unfortunately, it wasn't happening. But that is honestly neither here nor there. It's not the reason why I placed sort of fourth call outs. Honestly, I just need to be better. Like the guys who, again, these first call outs, I keep saying, like, they look like pieces of iron. You know, most of them, they look like granite hard. And you really can't tell from the pictures and videos that you guys might see on social media, or even, you know, high def videos on YouTube. You just can't really see the condition that some of these guys have. It's not even necessarily like more condition I need. It's like hardness and density. I mean, I do just need more muscle. Like I say, for Tampa, I've hit a low body weight of like 207.9 this week, and I reckon I'm going to be lighter tomorrow. I reckon sort of low 207s, maybe 206s. So with that being said, let's say I do get back down to 206. Bearing in mind, like last year, I was 206 for the island prep. If I do get back down to 206, that means I've still got 13 pounds of muscle, 13, 14 pounds of muscle to gain before I reach the cap in Classic. So honestly, guys, the reason you're not seeing me win pro shows yet or anything else, I mean, I'm going to give my fucking best attempt in Tampa, don't get me wrong. You know, quality is, well, size is not everything. Quality is, you know, condition, hardness, and I really chase that sort of razor sharp look for Tampa. So we'll see what happens there. You know, I still believe in myself that I can get a first call out. I'm not a fourth call out bodybuilder. You know, it won't be the end of the story here. It's still just the beginning, and it is what it is. You know, I sort of look back as to like, why has it taken me so long to like break through in the pro ranks? Honestly, you know, you can go back and look at my videos when I won the pro card in 2019. I was pretty small. I was pretty small. Like I was about 12 pounds under the cap then when I turned pro. And it's fine, you know, when it was going for that pro qualifier because my shape and condition pulled me through. But now we're in the pro ranks, like it's not enough. You have to have shape, condition, and the muscle required to win a pro show. It's bodybuilding at the end of the day. I know it's classic, but it's still bodybuilding. You know, you still need to have among the most amount of muscle on stage, or at least be filled out for your frame, you know, for your weight cap. So I think until that happens, we're not really going to see me sort of, you know, winning like loads of pro shows, but we'll see. I mean, I think I can still make a first call out in Tampa. I genuinely do. I just need to bring it in 4 or 5 pounds tighter. We could have been tighter for Amsterdam for sure. But to be honest, it's not like we didn't like fall short on condition. I could have pushed harder. We just liked the look of where we was, you know. All my glutes were fully striated, everything. We just liked that look, so we brought it in, you know. It's come stage day, I was 215. I've never been to 215 pounds on show day, you know. That's about 8 pounds up on last year, you know. And I would say the conditioning was comparable. But now for Tampa, we've just, you know, gone in a little bit more. Don't get me wrong, last 4 or 5 days, honestly, I've been struggling like fuck. Like my energy's been real low. But that's just what happens sometimes when you're in between shows, you know. That continued dieting, I've probably been dieting for, I don't know, 18 weeks now, something like that. Starts to take its toll on you, but we've got a 700 gram high day tomorrow. So tomorrow's Friday, and then we've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Sunday we'll be flying out to the US. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, they'll be sort of coming back down to baseline on my normal sort of calories, and then come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll be carbing up on those days for the Friday show, August 2nd, I believe, in Tampa. Or it might be August 1st, whatever the Friday is next week. So yeah, very, very excited, you know. It's kind of weird to start off this video like what happened in Amsterdam. It's like nothing really happened. Honestly, everything was awesome. The peak went really well, other than that small issue of maybe need a little bit more water on show day. Everything was awesome. I'm really happy with the look. I honestly think I looked really fucking good. I don't understand why I got fourth call out. I definitely think I should have been at least everyone always thinks that you should be one up from where you were, but I do genuinely think I should have been in like the third call out. But it is what it is. That's just what I think, you know, to be blunt. Maybe that is just where I deserve. I can't see myself on stage, so the judges, they can't be getting it wrong every time, you know. I keep getting pretty bad call outs, so it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to be winning pro shows. I can guarantee it. It's just going to take time, you know. I'm 31. I've still got plenty of time on my side, you know. I'm long past the worries of worrying about, you know, getting older and, you know, thinking that I'm past it, because I'm not. I've still got like 8 years ahead of me if I want this, you know, to do really well in bodybuilding. And I think it's just going to be one of the things where it'll be like a breakout year. Like when my time comes, my time comes, you know. Whether that miraculously turns around to be like this year, or it's next year or the year after, one of those years it will be a breakthrough year. And I think when my physique is ready, I think I'll. This is just me personally. It might just be like a steady climb, but in my head, if I can get the amount of muscle I need, I think I'll leapfrog quite a few guys with structure and things like that. I mean, the only thing I don't have is like the tiniest waist in the world. But I think if I have enough muscle and the way I pose, I think I can make do with that on stage, you know. So I think it's just going to be a muscle thing. Once I've got that amount of muscle that's needed and get a little bit more mature, a little bit more dense in certain areas, you know, fill out my delt caps a lot more, then I think it will come. It will come for sure. I know it's going to come. I'm not going to stop. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. That's what happened in Amsterdam. That's crack. Going to US in a couple days, 3 days. Very excited there. Very excited. And yeah, I'll keep you guys in the loop. I will 100% film for you. Peace out. Much love.